Flowing, 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 flowing. If I move my wave, might cause a commotion. Taking time out my day, making sure these niggas is getting their dosage. Floating, 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 flowing. If I move my wave, might cause a commotion. Taking time out my day, making sure these niggas is getting their dosage. Yeah, it's me, the kid with the same flow. Kangaroo on my head like I'm going places they can't go. They hate what they can't duplicate. How often I change flows. I swear different makes so many people so uncomfortable. Bow down to the dark, this is as hype as it gets. Every verse is a rip, I'm lit like a wick. Ugly as fuck, but your bitch still wants this dick. My crew with the shit, black coats all in this bitch. My life is a narrative skit. This wasn't intentional, nigga. The only thing that I had to do different was really commit. Being poor, being rich, at the same time, know what it is to be.
Alright, welcome everybody. We are at a common interest. And right here I got with me is AdamTx, and I also have Nodfather over here. And shit, we're gonna jump into it. And
it's Nodfather.
Nodfather? My bad. Damn, I'm fucking up.
They usually fuck. Hey, I can cuss though, right?
Yeah, it's
they usually be fucking up my name. It'd be AdamTx. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
Everyone be doing that shit, man.
Okay.
It's so hard to like correct it in the middle of
like going on stage like AdamTx, and I was like, I'm not a porn star, bro. Like nah.
So Nodfather, right?
Yes, sir.
Bet. Okay, so like basically like you're gonna nod to your shit.
Yeah, it's a Godfather more than that.
Nah, okay, cool. All right, bet. All right, so hit us with a rewind. Tell us like how, I guess individually, y'all both got involved in music and how y'all got here and how y'all met each other.
So like I started doing music in San Antonio before like the scene started kind of like getting crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So like niggas was kind of like I guess you could say sketchy and wasn't really worried. Everyone was like it was like being crabs in a bucket out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I signed to this little label. It was called like Top Entertainment. I was like 19 and shit, but like that shit was horrible, bro. Like I was just on the fucking van handing out flyers to some whack ass dudes' music for like 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
So like after that I kind of like stopped, and then like I had one of my other homies told me, he's like, bro, come out to Houston, like the music scene is live out here. He's like, you'll get some exposure, and I was like, bet. So I come out here, and then like niggas is on their bullshit, so like I'm trying to find people to record and shit like that, and people hitting me over the head with prices and shit. Like back then I was working at like some clothing store and shit like that, so I wasn't really getting that many hours, so I couldn't afford that shit.
Right.
But then later on I met another homie who introduced me to Nodfather, and he was like, nigga, I'll record you, I don't give a fuck. Like
Right.
So like we just went from there, and then slowly but surely we used to have a group. Well, we still have a group. They're called Black Coats. They used to be called Nim Black Coats, but like it was like gaming and music,
multimedia.
Yeah, multimedia,
Okay.
like surface stuff like that.
Tight.
And pretty much like the music started pushing forward, and they were just sitting on their ass. So like we kind of like separated from them, and then I dropped like Kakarot, and I dropped like a whole bunch of music towards the end of the year, and started slowing down and started doing more shows. And then I linked up with Bob Breezy, and then pretty much that's where we're at right now.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
That's dope. So, are y'all both from San Antonio, or
No, I'm from.
He's from here.
I'm from here. I moved
Okay.
here. I started making music back in Wisconsin though. I moved out here in 2008. My dad used to be a producer and like work with a lot of local talent.
Okay.
So when I was like 4, he hooked me up with a computer that just had like the first version of FL Studio, and I've just kind of been like fucking around with it since then.
Right. Okay.
But in 2016, I was going through some weird personal shit, and I was just trying to lock into like a hobby and like a career, if anything. And my friend Noah, shout out Noah Perry, Sweetwater gang, he linked me up with him, and we just been fucking hustling, running, right in the mud, man.
Okay, dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So you produce and rap?
Produce rap, and I also engineer all this stuff.
Okay, that's dope. Tight. So you got a nice little collab going and everything.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Shit, man. If you dig deep enough, you can find a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of like
shit,
hidden music. Like,
yeah, bro.
Okay. Cause I was listening to your stuff earlier today, and I went to like one of the little albums and everything, and it came his, and I was like, wait, this yours or his? And I was okay, and cause one day every once in a while I'll be like, dang, I'm listening to like the same shit over and over in my playlist and everything. So I ended up pulling your music up, and then I saw it pulled yours up too. So I started listening to your albums. I feel like the only one I haven't listened to is Terry.
Terry, that one just dropped.
Okay, so yeah, that's the only one I haven't listened to then. But I was like I said, I listened to that, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring you on too, because I fuck with your sound too. Y'all both got dope music. So, what you dropped Kakarot. Was that your latest project?
Well, this is what happened is I dropped Kakarot probably like 2 years ago. Like no cap. And literally, like I was going through licensing with a lot of things. So before I can even put it on Spotify, I had to put money behind it. Yeah, like I almost wasn't even able to cause like the original photo is on SoundCloud. And like I'm not allowed to use that because it has Goku on it. We almost got sued. They almost hit us a lawsuit.
That's crazy.
So I had to change.
Funimation, though.
That Bradley movie coming out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna watch that bitch. Nah, but like even though I had to change the cover, so I just re-released it because people were like, I don't want to listen to it on SoundCloud. If it's on Spotify, I'll listen to it. Like you know how people are. Like they're like, oh, I don't want to download the app. That's all my space. And you're just like, bro, just listen to it. Yeah. But like so I put it on there. I'm actually gonna be re-releasing two of my EPs on there shortly too, which is Worthless and then Empty.
Okay.
Empty has like one of the biggest songs that like pretty much has two of my biggest songs that have like kind of like elevated my career and established me as like an artist in Houston.
What are the names?
Die and was it No Collabs? It was No Collabs and Float.
Float.
So it's actually 3 songs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually 3 songs. Damn, I forgot about that shit. But No Collabs, Die, and Float.
You said it's on SoundCloud?
Yeah, they're all on SoundCloud.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Check them out.
But then like, pretty much, I'm just gonna be try to redrop that, and then I'm working on Kakarot too. And then so that's gonna be like in the mix. That's like Kakarot's probably like my main focus on like music when I start bringing out like more of like my soulful shit. Anything else that I drop is just like kind of like for the culture.
Yeah. Okay.
So like Kakarot's like my project.
Okay, I can tell the difference because like Kakarot and 424.
Yeah.
424. I was like, okay, he just kind of just having fun with it, just going off.
Yeah.
But Kakarot, I was like, you was telling your story with this shit. I was like, I feel that. Yeah.
And like that's why it's taking so long. A lot of people are like, "Where's Kakarot 2?" And I'm just like, "Yo, like it's a process."
Yeah,
like,
it takes time.
Before, because all those songs were like very sample based. Even the tracks I produced for that are very sample based. So it's like with licensing and stuff, with all the issues we've had in the past for Kakarot 2, we're trying our best to like make everything like the horns, we want them to be the real thing,
right?
Like, and if it's gonna be sampled, we're gonna record it first and then sample into the MPC, you know.
Yeah, I got you. So you have to just dodge all that other bullshit. I got you. Actually, quick question. Like you said, there's a lot of tracks with sample and everything. What is the sample for Crown Apple? Because I was listening, I was like, bro, I know this fucking song from somewhere, and I couldn't think of it.
We don't know.
No,
we don't know. Bro, and everybody goes to that song, too.
Yeah, because I was listening, I was like, bro, this
shout out Fat Magic, bro.
Okay.
That's my cousin, bro.
Are you producing him?
Nah, he's on the track.
Oh, he was rapping on
Yeah.
Okay.
They contacted another producer for that, so I did not make that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and for 2 years, people were like, when you gonna drop a music video? When you gonna drop this? I'm just like, man, time, man, just time.
Yeah.
I produced Monster on there though.
Monster? Okay.
It was the same sample for Nas's "The World Is Yours."
Okay.
Just, like reflipped a different chop, like
okay.
segment.
I have to listen to that again.
Crown, like in that one, Crown Apple sticks out the most. Tell Me and then Cold. Those are like
Cold.
Everybody loves Cold, and in all honesty, that was just a freestyle.
Okay.
That was a freestyle?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I know Playlist was.
Yeah, Playlist. Oh, I forgot about Playlist.
Yeah.
But
You freestyle many of your songs, or it's just like when you feel it?
I actually have like 2 like tapes. They're called like improv tapes that we do, and it's just like full freestyle.
Just freestyle. Like I freestyle the beats out in the MPC, and we just record it all like an old-fashioned way. Whenever I'm having beat block, he's having artist block, we just lock ourselves into the studio and just cook up. It's more in like the pocket, like Mad Lib and like Freddie Gibbs, like the Pinata tapes. So that's what it really feels like.
That's tight. Hell yeah.
And Nimbus freestyle. I think that one's on Spotify too now.
Yeah. So was that Cause I heard that one. Was that like all in one take?
All one take.
Yeah, all in one take.
That's tight. Yeah, that's good shit. Good shit.
Yeah, I think like Huey literally ran out of breath at the end of that.
Yeah, like that.
That was tight. Yeah, that whole was smooth. Like you wrote that. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga did this shit in one take. That's tight. Hell yeah. So, excuse the ruckus. So obviously you named the Kakarot. You big Dragon Ball Z fan.
Oh yeah, big Dragon Ball Z fan.
So is that like, you feel like that's a big influence on your character?
Yeah, honestly, like, because I don't know. I feel like I'm Goku sometimes. Like,
Okay,
like that's like, you know, like
trying to fight the next person.
yeah, trying to get like trying to get to the big, like the next biggest thing, and like
Right.
trying to get stronger and more powerful.
Hell
Like
yeah.
even when I lose, I'm gonna come back. You
Yeah,
know.
right, Goku died like how many
Yeah,
times?
you know what I'm saying?
He still
Like,
He
came
come
back.
back,
Yeah, he come back
every
bro.
time,
He come
man.
back every time, bro, and in a new form, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
I always feel stronger. I feel it though.
Hell yeah, like shit. Last year was Super Saiyan, bro. I'm trying to go Super Saiyan 2 this year.
Okay. I feel that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's just a lot right there. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but shit. Oh, and then the other EP I'm making is Houston's Rage, and it's just gonna be all rage music. Yeah, like just like I've been like just mosh pit shit, bro. Like because like I'm trying to solidify myself as an underground artist, bro. And like I've noticed like that everybody loves this rage shit here.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to create a little pocket for it right now, and like trying to get more people involved. Like I'm not the type of person to hate on nobody. You know, I just try to get people together and like show positivity and love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, some people be like, you know,
Yeah.
they be weird, but
They be
like,
funny with some shit.
yeah, but like, you know,
Yeah.
when that Houston's Rage comes out, it's gonna be some crazy shit.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah, y'all definitely I can tell y'all got the marketing side down packed. Like y'all see the business side of this shit, and y'all been through this shit and
like,
everything.
no,
so,
No diving gang.
Yeah, no, that, like, on everything, bro. That's why we were so quiet for so long, because we was trying to figure out like everything. Like we didn't want to lose money. Like we ran through artists and we ran through a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can like shit. If you ever get by Breezy on this shit, you can ask her. Like I came up like a year ago, like trying to work with her.
Yeah, like
and
2016. We just pulled up on her. Like,
I was like, I'm trying to work, and she's like, here's some tickets, sell them. I disappeared, came back, gave her bread for that, and like we've been cool ever since.
That's tight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work and get by Breezy on your next, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she a busy person.
Yeah, most of yeah. I see she making moves. But yeah, cause you performing are you performing at the South by Southwest? Did you perform at the Indie Fest?
Nah, I didn't. I missed out on that.
You did Indie Fest, I think.
I did Indie. Yeah, I did Indie Fest.
Fitzgerald's, I believe.
Yeah, I did Indie Fest 3.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
But what else was I gonna say? Yeah. But right now I'm gonna be opening up for Xavier Wolf January 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay. I seen the promotion for that. Okay, that's
I'm gonna be in that bitch. I got tickets for sale, 20. You know what I'm saying? Help me get these hoes off.
Get them tickets, man.
Yeah, I'm saying. Man. I even got the South by Southwest. You know, those are 15. So holla at me.
Yeah, dope. Okay, so who are y'all biggest inspirations for y'all music?
I know I'm getting a lot of flack for this. I know a lot of niggas gonna hate me for this. But like on everything, probably like J. Cole.
You been on everybody's album.
Bro.
Not anymore. He was on
Yeah.
everybody's album.
Yeah,
Everybody's
that nigga was in his bag last year. That nigga, like, next to him and Rocky, they was killing the features last year.
Yeah. Rocky was everywhere too.
Bro, exactly.
Yeah, but and Big Sean too.
Okay.
This is because like, you know, shit, a lot of my family's from up there, and like he brings back the cadence of like what I wanted to be.
Okay.
Yeah, so like his character is what I inspired to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Mine's really Mac Miller, man. Like Mac Miller started it off.
Yeah, Rip
Mac.
Damn.
Yeah, R.I.P. We got the same tat right here, man.
Word.
Yeah.
That's tight.
But yeah, Mac was really big on like influencing me, but also like honestly a lot of Dr. Dre, like old Dr. Dre shit. I remember my dad came through with like the old 2001 disc, like on CD, and was like, here, gave me that, gave me a bunch of Too Short, and I was like little as hell. Like,
Right.
I was in like daycare, and motherfuckers like, here, hip hop. I was like, what is this? Like, you know, it's a lot of the Death Row people and Mac Miller really kind of
Okay, it's tight.
drive me.
Okay.
Yeah. And for the old school ones, it's more like Nas and Slick Rick, you know.
It's like,
Okay,
That's the
storytellers.
nigga.
So,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And
That's crazy. I can see that. Like, it's crazy how when like the people that inspire your music, you can hear it in their own
it's
music.
almost like DNA.
Yeah, really. Like, cause y'all still make it your own style and everything, but it's just that you can hear the influences, and that's really dope. Yeah, that's power of music, though, right?
Yeah, and that's cool. It's like I look at it like cooking almost, but it's almost like there's never like gonna be an original thought, an original song. It's always gonna be recipes and different ingredients from like different parts of the world, like. And you never know who influences like Slick Rick or people who influence people like Dr. Dre to that indirectly ended up in our music. We don't even know it.
Right, exactly. That's it. A lot of people don't. A lot of people think it has to be like original thing. It's like, oh, if you don't come original, like you're bopping off of them and this that, but like that shit.
It's a living, breathing entity.
Yeah, like you can't like honestly, you can have like copyright in your music, but you can't really like own the music. You know what I mean? Like it's that whole thing. Like off of 2014 4 Years Drive, when Cole at the end when he's saying like when he was talking about the samples and shit, like y'all make it hard for a nigga to get this shit. Like you put it out into the world, I should be able to do whatever I want with it because you put it out into the world. So it makes sense, but because at the same time though, you don't want nobody just copying your shit 100%.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it's just that's the difference between shit. So, but you know.
Yeah, more than anything, bro. I have Forest Hill Drive on repeat when I'm driving, bro. Yeah, that's my shit.
That's an anthem.
Yeah, that's like my favorite. Man. That's my favorite album from him right now. Yeah. KOD's dope, but like I always go back to Forest Hill, bro.
That's when I feel like that's when he kind of like, like in a sense, like transcended himself. Like, he realized he finally figured out the formula. He got that shit down packed. He know like how he wanted to execute it. Yeah,
because it got a lot easier. Yeah, it got a lot easier, bro.
So the KOD showed that. Like, because For Your Eyes Only, he had that, and then like that was, I feel like that was more for something he wanted to do. Yeah, like he wanted to do that for, I believe it was because like his daughter.
It's his best friend. His best friend passed away.
Yeah. And then like he made the songs for his daughter. And he's talking about his wife and stuff. And that's when like he got like the family mode and shit. So like he just want to express that out. But KOD,
that was like a statement. Like, he was out there. He's talking shit.
Niggas need to shut the fuck up, bro.
Like nigga, I can do what y'all do and still do what I do, and I still be better than y'all niggas. Like, for sure. So
it was crazy, man. I remember watching that fucking interview with when he pulled up on AdamTx.
Oh yeah. Oh, bro. Yeah, Adam was shocked as fuck.
Yeah. Like, I just smoked a blunt. I don't know what to do. I was like,
bro, yeah, man, you gotta watch what you say, man.
For real.
Think niggas wanna pull up. That nigga pulled up casually too. He's like, "What's good?" Like,
yeah. Oh, speaking of AdamTx, I've actually had music that was played on his podcast.
Word?
Yeah, there's this one song. It's called Like a Net. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just picked that hoe up and he just been running with it. And like now, like people are like hitting me up wanting to dance to it and shit like that.
What? So like do like promotion for it, basically? Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I got like hit up by like this little dance group. I don't know what they're called, but like actually I can probably give them a little plug right now.
We all about the plugs here, man.
Yeah. What are they called?
AdamTx has a really good platform.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Team Cat ATL or some crap like that. Okay. No offense, but like that was pretty dope. They reached out there. Like I think they're gonna be playing my music tomorrow on a live stream.
Okay.
But yeah,
big things, big things.
Yeah, big teams, man.
Yeah.
Big teams, man. Big teams.
Yeah, man. That's tight. Hell yeah. So, what's y'all like? Y'all end goal? You just wanna put your music out and whatever happens, or y'all have a vision, like y'all trying to
my
be the next biggest thing?
Nah, not even, bro. I'm trying to be like Paul Wall, like Slim Thug, like yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to be like Zero, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to be like an underground king.
Okay.
Or key. Like I don't want none of that extra shit. Just let me live, you feel me?
Right.
Yeah. That's all I really want, Everybody else can have all the other shit. Just let me eat in my city.
Right. Okay. I fucks with it.
Yeah. My big picture is I really want to turn No Diving to like a bigger label. I'm trying to be like one of the people with like Jimmy Iovine and shit like that.
Okay.
Like
Jimmy.
He runs Interscope.
Yeah. Okay.
And he owns Beats headphones. Like he was he wearing
Shout out to Beats.
I was really inspired after talking to the homie Taz Taylor, man. Like shouts out Taz. Two great people, man.
That name sound familiar too.
Yeah, this nigga like this tall.
They were like bling bling. Shout out Taz. I love that. But he owns Internet Money Records. They did All Girls Are the Same, Fuck Love, all that shit.
Yeah. For what's his name? Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
Okay.
They produced
They broke Juice WRLD out.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the name sound familiar. Because I know like on my feed and shit, I follow all this shit now, so I feel like I've seen the name before.
Yeah, no, he's definitely making noise. But when I earlier in 2018, I was like frictional in between moving. And I was just sitting on Discord with him and his team, just talking shit, making beats together. Really put a lot of perspective in my head, and I'm trying to get my team to really be like. I want to be able to, a couple years from now, go out to Houston and come back out here and pick up an artist who's struggling like we are right now, and just like pull them up and here you go, like this is what Houston got, like just really.
Right. Just basically give him a platform.
Yeah, because like you saw how in Atlanta, like, it was like 21. Like 21 came out after like Gucci, and Gucci came out. Like everybody had like their turn, right?
Yeah.
And Florida did that. Everybody had their little turn. But there's a lot of different things bubbling up right now in Houston. I feel like.
But the thing is, it's like no one really wants to get together. Everybody's like, like it's that ego.
Yeah,
like,
that's Houston's biggest downfall.
Yeah, that's why we don't have like a little, like a little what's the word I'm looking for?
Wave.
Yeah, like a little wave coming.
The wave's coming though.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
Trevor Daniel got signed by Taz.
Yeah.
So and
who did?
Yeah, this kid named Trevor Daniel. Trevor Daniel, really fucking cold. He does like some singer shit.
Okay.
He runs a soup. Soups, and it's like they're like, honestly, I can see like a little wave kind of building up. I don't want to like predict too much or like talk too much shit, but there's a lot of connected people right now just starting to really work.
Yeah, and it's like kind of going like it's going back into a circle with the people that are getting connected.
Yeah, no, for sure. I can definitely see that because like I've been hitting a lot more shows and stuff, and just kind of like promoting the podcast and everything. And like a lot of like the artists I'm seeing, like they know each other already and stuff. So like they already work together. I think they seen each other's shows.
Most of them are really cool with each other.
Yeah, exactly. So that's tight. Like I feel like
that hasn't been here since like Bun B, Paul Wall, all of them was
exactly,
all like, tight knit.
Because I feel like the last chance we had to a wave really starting off was like the Sauce Twins and like the Sauce Factory, but they kind of got blackballed a little bit with the whole Drake thing, and then after that with the whole like everybody just kind of went their own little separate ways.
Trill Sammy Dice Soho.
Yeah, because I heard Trill Sammy every once in a while, but like even still, like it's not like he didn't have the resonance like he did before.
Yeah.
But I really think it's because like not to say well, people started like biting off like the Sauce thing,
Definitely.
and then like it just kind of got diluted everywhere else, and then it just kind of seemed like it was an Atlanta thing because there's so much coming out at that time.
And that's what Houston's always been kind of like the catalyst for people like pick and choose. It's like a giving tree almost. Right?
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Like that word drip is like one of the biggest vocabulary words right now.
It all came from here. Sauce drip, all that.
Got that drip.
Yeah, it's Houston is definitely it's just like the younger generation. They coming like we're coming up and we're like, all right, yeah, like we're tired of this shit. Like it's not working out. It has been working out because Houston should have been had they.
Like we should have had our own little Florida wave like that.
Yeah,
bro.
like
we should
we should have the industry right here.
Yeah, for sure. Because we definitely have the talent, the artists. They have the niggas want to do the work and shit. But I feel like a lot of artists these days they have to like if you're trying to come up here, you have to go out of here.
Yeah,
like Travis, like he had to get out of Houston to actually get on.
Yeah.
He had to go straight to Atlanta. And, like it worked in his favor. Now that nigga, he's like. On a Houston level, we haven't had a Houston artist that big since
Trey the Truth.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, and he's way bigger than Trey now, bro.
Yeah,
I remember Trey the Truth was the biggest artist out of here.
Cause I can see for like a male rapper artist, I feel like he's gonna be like for Astroworld at the moment he's at now for a male artist, he's like. Kind of like the Beyonce of Houston.
Yeah, he's really bringing in attention to the city. Yeah,
for sure. And like, see, that's the kind of thing though, because me and my homeboy, we was talking about it before. Like, we was talking about like, dang, what's gonna be next after Astroworld? Because I feel like he's at his peak right now. Like, as far as I know, like I don't know what he has in the works or anything, but Astroworld, they've been talking about that for years, and he kept putting it off, and then like he dropped it, and was like. Again, one of the top albums of the year. And like the sound and everything was dope. The way he did it, created it was dope. But what's next after that? Cause like when it had Cactus Jack with Quavo and shit, it was alright. Like it wasn't nothing special.
I don't feel like he's really gonna be working on an album.
You don't think so?
I feel like because I heard some of my homies out here that like know people like Mike Dean and stuff like that. Mike Dean and Travis started the Cactus Jack Records, and they signed Sheck West. They signed
They signed Sheck?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, that's tight.
But they're promoting it as a Houston record label.
Okay.
So I feel like he's about to put more of that effort back.
Yeah. So you gonna get back to the business side of it and not really make more music.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna be not just rap a lot here. And
okay.
Yeah,
because that's getting kind of old too.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Like no cap, bro. Like I'm kind of scared to see what happens because rap a lot scary, bro.
Yeah, rap a lot is scary. I got a lot of respect for him though.
You have to have respect for him because like
they did it all independent.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, for sure. You have to have respect for him, but also at the same time, like for them to be the only like major really label out of here, like you also have to be kind of like shutting niggas down before they even get a chance. You know what I mean? Like
you saw what they did to Tekashi, bro. When they showing no love, they kicked him out of Houston.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that shit because it was when he came to Houston, like he came like 2 or 3 times. And that's when somebody trying to run up and snatch his chain or something, right? Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, that's some stupid shit. Yeah, I had a couple niggas saying like, "Hey, we trying to meet up the nigga, so just try to kill that nigga." I was like, "Nigga, what for what?" But but they don't fuck with that nigga because it was just that heavy. But you know, there's also other shit because the pedophilia and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
But you know, but still, it's just also it's kind of like clout chasing kind of thing. But, you know, it's still just. But if for somebody to say that shit, like you kind of doing something wrong. Like the niggas hate, but also you know.
Yeah, but on another thing, bro, like. Niggas died from that shit too, bro.
Yeah,
I had a homie who's cloud chasing like that. Do you remember that? What was this 22 Savage? Remember that dude?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They snatched his chain.
Yeah, I had a homie who snatched his chain, bro, and like you know, like he was gloating about it. You know, he got on Say Cheese, everything like that, and like you know, a couple months later, they pulled up on him in a Sprinter van, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, they wasn't playing with that kid, bro. Like, and like niggas think it's a fucking game, but like,
yeah, it's because it's the way social media portrays it. That's what it is. It's just that you think it's just like it's all fun and games, we recording these videos and shit, but like nigga, this is real life.
Yeah.
Like this not no like this ain't no TV shit.
You ain't getting away with snatching my chain, bro. Like
niggas like niggas don't play that shit. Like niggas don't play that shit.
They like to mix real life with what they portray, and sometimes half the time the people that aren't even like really about it are the ones you gotta be worried about. They're the ones who are willing to do what it takes to like really show.
And then like in San Antonio, nigga, like all the niggas like I grew up with, like nigga, we grew up on the north side, bro. Like fucking blue ribbon school type shit, like. Nigga, we was not in the hood, bro. Like, and them niggas swear, bro, like on everything, like they gangster. But
cause I heard San Antonio got a little rough out there.
It's not.
It's not. It's still like
well, if you go to like maybe the east side, you know, that's when it's rough. But like niggas is portraying it more than they should, bro. Like it's just like niggas like have like good homes to be in, like you know what I'm saying, and like you know they just want to be gangsters and shit.
In all honesty, they sound the fuck out of it, but it's if you've been to the city, you know it's that's a generation as day and age. That's sort of like because they feel like in order to. So like everybody wants to hop into music now, and they want to hop on the wave of trap because that's honestly like it's the easiest thing to do in music right now. Like they got trap, they have trap almost like every genre now. Yeah,
like,
trap country, bro. Trap country is all right.
I've never heard of that.
Right?
I look at the camera and say this. Fuck trap country. It has snap snare. It sucks, and it is gentrification at its finest. Do not do it, please. Thank you.
Appreciate it. It's public service announcement.
Fuck trap country.
For real. Like it's just I don't know. It's just oversaturation and like and I get it because it's catchy. It's a good sound.
Yeah, trap is
it's always interesting because
trap is the new pop,
yeah.
bro.
That's exactly what it is, and it's going 2 ways now, where people are going back to like more like hip hop root of like hustle shit, or they're getting that pop aspects of trap and making catchy records almost like pop, like pumping it out like pop. Like in all honesty, Juice WRLD's the prime example.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because he got that cause I saw he had a song with who was it? I think it was like
Boy, AdamTx, you know what I'm saying? Listen, get it started. Ooh, yeah, flex. And I hit him with another one as soon as I step in. Got a bitch who on ready, if she ready, woman stands. I'ma bust up on her face, and I ain't gon' give her twins, cause I'm all about my pull-out game, action too clean. Mastermind with the money, so you see me grinding. Shining on a daily basis every time I'm grinding. Niggas wanna know what a nigga all about, so I hopped up out the couch and started grinding. Wait, it's the young T-Tags when I flex, when I stepped up in this bitch. Niggas know the fucking name, when I stepped up and I spit them fucking flames. It's a fame, if you nigga know the name, I'm the young Nova Kane. When I dropped about the Benz, hair wavy like you call me Bar Khalil. I could tell your bitch really want a nigga for real, so I can tell her right now.
it's just crazy right now, and I I'm ready for the shift. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's getting back to that point where artists are like they're like, okay, we want to actually make real music again, and also listeners are getting to the point now where like I want to listen to real music again.
Definitely.
But
Because there's a time and place for everything right now.
Yeah, exactly. But it's also hard because the kids determine the future, and that's what they think is hot, and so like they like stuff like that. They like because I saw something that said Lil Baby and Gunna are the new Outkast. Yeah,
I can see that.
I can see it, but in a comparison though, when you really look at it, like
music wise, not business entity wise, I see it.
Yes, exactly. But me, when I'm talking like somebody's like somebody, I'm talking straight music, like quality of bars, the like their albums, like bringing out everything. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just it's not the same. But I definitely they have that synergy though. They got it down pat. Cause like Drip Too Hard, that was a banger.
Yeah.
Like they killed that shit. Like the whole entire tape go hard. But it's just I don't know. And also it may be a thing because like I grew up listening to them, and it's like kind of like the old head in me is like, nah, that's not it, bro. Because that's just how it goes. But
yeah, more than anything, bro. Like I can see what you're talking about because like there's a point in time where people comparing Tupac to X. That shit was crazy.
That was another one.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. Like that shit was everywhere for a minute.
Yeah, it was.
They're doing the Photoshop separated.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people that have worked with the dude, and I've had some run-ins with the man, but like you can't get the old generation and compare them to the new. They're completely different entities.
Exactly, and that's everybody wants to compare. Like that needs to stop because that's the whole thing. Like when you're growing up as kids, like they say,
that's the only thing we know how to do is compare.
Yeah, but like that needs to stop because it's the same thing. Like if you're raising a kid, you're not supposed to compare one kid to the other kid.
Yeah.
Like they're both different. They're both their own individuals. Like they'll do the same thing and have a different way of doing it. So you can't compare, especially like generations apart like that. Like Tupac and X, like
it's a society thing at that point.
Yeah.
It's like if something comes to us that's new, the only thing that we know what to do is to compare it to something that is familiar.
Yeah,
it's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
It sucks though.
Yeah,
fuck that.
It's always interesting to see people's different takes and ideas on this shit. Because when I saw that, I was like, wow, that's
I was like, God, man. I was like, where we at?
Yeah, really, where are we at? But man, shit. Kind of went in like a little rabbit hole a little bit.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's how music is right now. But so I'm trying to think of something else. Whatever. Okay, so in your music, you said that it was like used to sell, or was that just like part of your music, or was I did interpret?
Like what you mean?
I don't know. I'm trying to see how to phrase this in the right way. Cause I definitely, it was some of your music. It said that I can't believe like you was struggling or something. You was going through something. I think it was on Kakarot or something like that. And like I want to know what was your turning point, because I feel like.
Are you talking about Grown Up?
I'm not exactly sure what the name of the song is.
I think he's talking about because at the time you were like there was a lot of stuff going on like in your life.
Changing
as a person.
Mostly I was changing a lot as a person because like as a younger kid like I grew up in San Antonio, but like originally I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
So like I used to like be out in the streets heavy like I'm not gonna say too much, but like my pops got me away from that and changed my whole, like it took him a while to change my mindset because like I was like I don't need no fucking job, like I'm just gonna push,
right?
Like but it changed my whole mindset, and like it's pretty much the process of me like converting from like like a drug dealer to somebody who just like
right, just
wants to rap. Like I refuse to sell drugs. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that. Like it's just like something like I don't do personally. Like all forward to the people who do it. Like get your money, but like I feel like I can do it a different way.
Right.
And like it's just.
So basically, your dad was like the person that's like, hey, you need to get out. This shit.
Cause like I was in it heavy, bro. Like I was getting money.
Right.
But like I was fucking up people's lives. Like like seeing people that just like doped up, bro. Like it's not something you want to see.
Right.
Yeah, some people can do it. I couldn't, bro. Like I'm too kind hearted for that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's okay. That's what I was wondering about that because you talked about it, and like when in the song when you mentioned it, oh my god, I don't know which one it was. I should have checked it out. But I felt that shit. Like I felt that in your voice. I was like, dang, that was something. That's why I was wondering about that shit. But that's cool. That's Jabba Father. You know, he knew he wasn't about that, so you need to get out of that. That's not it. That wasn't where you
like
need to be.
He saw my brother go through it, and then like he didn't want me to go through the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's good. That's what's up though. That's what's up. Good shit.
Yeah.
So who are y'all dream collabs?
Dream people for us to work with.
Yeah.
Shit.
I even do this with y'all. If we do anybody living and then anybody dead.
Anybody dead, definitely. X Mac Miller. I would work also with Kurt Cobain. The dude had like just the way he moves through genres. Kid Cudi.
Great.
Honestly, Pimp C, man.
That's another one. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than anything, probably Pimp C, bro. Because like just to sit down and hear like get knowledge from that.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
like,
a bro. That's
yeah.
all. If I sat there for like 30
like,
minutes, you just talking, I just sit there and listen.
Just look at
Yeah, man. That nigga.
Yeah. Like and Pharrell.
For real.
Yeah.
That nigga's
big inspiration, bro. Like it's like they had me beating on the table in like middle school and shit.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Dre.
Oh, Dre?
Dre.
Yeah.
Definitely Dre.
Okay. It's a good one.
Yeah, but I really don't have a lot, you know, like, cause like, you know, when it comes to collaborations, like, you know, I tried doing it, bro, but like, I don't know, bro.
No collabs.
Yeah, like, I had to make a song like that, bro, because people was like, oh, I don't want to do that, or like, it'd be like people like who don't even want to, like, you know, yeah, you ask for something simple, not even a lot, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to tax you over anything like that, you know, I'm just, like, you're asking me for a feature.
Right.
So I'm like, 5 or 10, bro, that's it. Throw it in my PayPal and we good. Like, but people like, nah, I'm just like, all right. And then they just don't want to do it, or like, you know, like, or you hit somebody up and they're just like, oh, like, you know,
150.
yeah,
Like,
150.
150 when they just started.
Yeah, when they just started, earlier
that
that year, like, oh, 2,000, like, bro, like, half your followers are fake, like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, I'm just trying to work with you, like, I fuck with your music, like, genuinely, and I feel like we'd make something dope, but niggas is like, niggas be over, like, taxing the fuck out of you, like, there's this one person, I met her, like, I think I met her at, like, the Indie Fest 3, and, like, I've seen her around, like, every now and then, good person, all good around, but, like, I wanted to get her on the Kakarot album because she could sing. Like, she's a really good singer. And, you know, like, she doesn't put herself out there as much as, like, everybody else. And, like, you know, she's, like, not saying followers matter or anything like that, but, like, she doesn't have, like, as much of a following as she thinks she did. Like, you know? So, like, I asked her, I was like, hey, we can do something. I'll get you in the studio. I'll pay for the studio time. And I was like, I just want you to sing a little bit. Like, you know, some parts I want you to sing on. And she was like, all right, cool. And I was like, all right, bet. And she was like, that's gonna be like 100 and something, and I was just like, wait. I was like, what?
Free studio time.
Yeah, I was like, I'm paying for your studio time. Free engineer. Yeah, like, you don't have to do anything. All you gotta do is show up. Like,
literally.
And she was like, oh, well, if you don't want to pay me my services, I went to school and da-da-da. I was like, that's cool and all, but like, you know, the way you're acting is not gonna get you out there. Like,
exactly.
You know?
Like,
yeah, like,
if you paying for the studio time, shit, come through and vibe. Like,
yeah,
just
that's
vibe
what
out
I'm
a little
saying.
bit. And that's all you really need. Like, the fuck.
Shout out to Oracle Studios.
Oracle Studios,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah, shout out to that nigga
Shout
one
out
time.
Jason, man.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, bro, like, and it's just like, you know, and I have like bigger people coming to that studio, like, Kill Nigel, Bobby Raps, like, after that house party, yeah, I got in the studio with them niggas, they didn't charge me.
Yeah, so like,
it's
it's supposed to be genuine.
Yeah,
like, look at your shit. Hey, come through and work. We might make a song together. Shit, we might just chill the whole entire fucking time.
For real.
But like, it's whatever. Like, it's supposed to be just genuine vibes.
Music's energy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like, you know, people like throw so much like negative energy into it, bro, and it's just like fucking crazy.
I mean, that's kind of hard also whenever like everything in music is energy, but also music's very like not music, but like the business side of music, people. It's very conflicting because like business, you gotta be willing to get your competition and just shove them in the ground. That's how you progress in any kind of business. But when it's all feeling and emotion and energy that you just put out there into your music, it's very conflicting.
Yeah. I don't know.
You gotta find that.
Balance. You gotta find the balance because like again, it's just somebody fuck with your shit. And like in that situation like that, me, I'm like, shit, let's go. Like you trying to do this shit now? Like what's up? Like you know what I mean? It's the free. Once you said free studio time, you got me.
Yeah,
Like,
Like,
and the cool thing is the studio. It was at Oracle Studios. It's like that's where we do all our major recordings and stuff like that. And it's like a $250,000 studio, man. Like the microphones are a couple thousand. You run through about $5,000 of analog equipment before you even go in the computer.
Right.
That's free studio time to have that professional quality.
Yeah.
And it's like we move so like quietly, like, and then like when we pop up shit like we have like shit like that, people are like, what the fuck?
It's
like
intimidating.
yeah, they're like, oh, I didn't know you had this. I didn't know you were going here. It's like, yeah, bro, just fuck with us. Like,
That's
like
all
that's all I'm telling you, bro. Like niggas think we fucking recording in the house 24/7 and shit.
Yeah.
Even though we do, but like, you know.
I record all my shit.
There ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. But it's just like
at the same time, you don't know what else you got going on.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
That's still everybody want to look at the surface and see, because again, that's how the society is. They ain't see it. They don't see it or nothing. They think, oh, you just
like
that's all you
I'll tell you one thing. Like from when I first got signed to that Top Entertainment thing, the only thing that ever stuck for me from like my first manager. Cause that nigga was trash, bro. Like so trash, bro. Like the only thing that ever stuck with me, he says you believe half of what you hear, but you believe everything you see.
Everything.
Yeah, everything you see, bro. And that's like nigga be like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna do this show and everything like that, and then they're like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
See
But if
that?
they see it at the show, it's like, okay, yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And they see the people in the crowd, they're just like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, but
And that's also where the social media side comes in, but then there's that disconnect.
yeah, and then also it's a lot of niggas that be fronting just for social media too. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, more than anything.
Yeah, it's a lot of niggas be fronting just for social media because a lot of shit be like skits and like you said, niggas be having fake followers now.
Yes.
Like you can buy your followers. It's so many pages hit your
Bro,
page.
you can buy Spotify, iTunes streams. Granted, you ain't making that money back.
I seen that. It's like it was like a thing had something like in China. They had like a bunch of just
They got them
Yeah.
here in the States,
platforms or
man.
whatever. Yeah,
They got them here in the
Shit, I'm
States.
trying to make my
That's
own, bro.
crazy.
Shit.
My thing is,
I got 5 phones right now. I'm like, $20. What's up? I'll stream music all day.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. Like
It's crazy.
I mean, some niggas do take whatever to get ahead, man.
Yeah.
And it's
They put all the energy in doing the extra shit when they could just putting a little bit more time writing this.
right, and like the fans will come to you.
Exactly.
Like they'll come because if you're putting out good quality music and they can hear that, they can tell that. They gonna come. Like they're gonna flock to it.
Like I've personally experienced that firsthand because like I've never once rapped on stage. I've never once done performance.
Really?
I did some beat sets and stuff like that, but
Okay.
my following has came directly just from SoundCloud and just people fucking with the music. And I was able to transition to Spotify, so I bounced from 38,000 or 40,000 a month, like streams, like
That's
monthly
crazy.
listeners.
Niggas, bro, over here borderline, fucking broke $1 million at the end of the year, bro.
Yeah, I
And
saw
the-
that.
and
When
the
you
thing-
followed me, I checked that out.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like,
I've never once performed that song.
yeah,
That was just all energy.
and like the
Yeah.
thing is, it's like you would never know that if you never talked to us. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you would never know like what we're doing because like we're not like, oh yeah, I just did this, I just did that. Like, you know, we're
Right.
just like,
it's gonna speak for itself.
yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
speak for itself. Like
Yeah.
more than anything, like, oh shit.
What you hear, everything you see.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. Fuck, I forgot. Damn.
They'll come back.
Yeah, come back. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Man, that's crazy.
Mhm.
But shit, I definitely fuck with the shit. That's genuine energy, genuine love for music, and that shit's gonna come back to you tenfold.
It's
Like,
karma.
yeah.
Yeah. More than anything, I pretty much been. This is what I was gonna say. Yeah, I was pretty much been the guinea pig for these shows. So yeah, like, you know, and it's like,
We just test a bunch of shit out.
yeah, we just testing
I'm
out
the
songs.
guinea pig for the shows.
Yeah,
I'm the guinea pig for the streaming services.
Yeah.
Okay, I fuck with
Yeah,
it.
so
Yeah, I got
like-
a formula that'll make
Yeah.
it work out.
Definitely, it makes it work out.
Yeah.
And this thing, like we're both doing 2 different sides of the business, so it always comes together.
Nice yin
Right.
yang.
Yeah, more than anything, and it's like you always gotta have that balance, bro, because like if you don't have anybody that's not gonna work just as hard as you, bro, it gets frustrating, bro.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
It gets so frustrating.
Yeah, man.
Like I've been doing a lot of shows, man. So like I'm kind of gonna like kick back and chill a little bit so I can just like go back to like making music because like when's the last time I dropped a song?
Last time it was like a net.
Yeah, like a
Like a
net.
net.
It was like I think that was like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like SoundCloud time, that's like
Would
3
you
years.
count the feature on Tarot?
Oh yeah. Oh, and the fucking what else? There was something else. I was on See, like, I accidentally discreetly, like, drop shit and don't even remember.
It's just
It's just like, yeah. 3 Nights.
Yeah,
that's the.
Shout out Davion,
Yeah,
Don.
yeah.
That's my boy.
You gotta listen to that whole.
Yeah, me and that dude, he's also on No Diving.
Yeah.
Me and him started that shit together back in 2011. He was the producer, I was the rapper.
What?
And
Okay.
then like, we just, like shit switched up, and now we're both producer rappers, and we just link up on the weekend.
Yeah. See, I've tried to be a producer, but you know.
I've given this man.
Yeah,
I've given this man
I'll open that
machine.
shit. I'm just like.
Yeah.
I've given him thousands of dollars of
like
software that
I
I
have so
paid
much.
for.
It's just like so much, and I just sit at it, and I just like, man, like, fuck, like I just.
Yeah, it takes some. It
Yeah,
takes some time. 'Cause I dabble a little bit. It's
yeah.
just like.
It's just something you gotta like. You gotta have, bro. Like that's the thing. But it's just like there's certain things like, you know, like I got like this. I think I pretty much got like this business side like set down, and I think I focused more on that than production.
Right.
Because like I wanted a lot of my group to be a lot more solid than they are. So like I wanted us to be like presented as like, you know, like a force to be reckoned with.
Right.
So like I think I focused more on that than making beats and like, you know, production. And yeah, that's a little bit of my fault, but like I wanted us to look professional.
Right.
But yeah.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
It's branding is extremely important.
Very
And that's why we try our best to make No Diving look the way it does.
We got t-shirts coming out, bro.
Yeah, we got t-shirts. We were supposed to have some hoodies, but the manufacturer got shut down. And I ain't gonna say nothing. It's just a mess. But it's and we got a lot of stuff going on. Like we got a lot of production kits. Like I have a producer named Gmo, and
Shout
also
out
Davion.
Gmo.
Shout out Gmo. He's really good. Me and Gmo, and I'm trying to get Davion on it now too. But me and Gmo make production assets for producers.
Okay.
So like.
So like basically like the own like.
Yeah. So let's say if you know how to do drums really well, but you don't know how to make a melody to save your fucking life.
Right.
$10, you got a whole MIDI kit, like melodies, 30 favorite songs on it, it's done. You got a beat.
Yeah, they make money with that shit. Cause I follow this dude, Cam Bennett. He be
Yeah, he's a DJ.
Yeah.
He also does a lot of production. What does he DJ for? He follows me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. He just told me to hit him up. Honestly, on Twitter.
Yeah, that's I've been following for a minute. Yeah, shout out to Cam Bennett. Yeah, he be doing a little DJ packs too and everything.
Yeah, and there's so much money in this stuff.
Yeah.
You just gotta figure it out, man.
Yeah, that's really
It wasn't Cam Bennett, it was Cam Jenkins.
Cam Jenkins.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, but like with the whole No Diving brand, he's the second head with me. We run the shit like right there, and with just me and him alone, we knock out the production, the recording, the engineering, the promotion, the merch, and the performance booking. All and that's just 2 people right there.
See, I like 2 sides of the same coin. Yeah, shit works.
I'm just saying, it would be nice to have a manager. Like here, like that would be nice.
I feel you.
Yeah, shit, like
but I saw something else like I can't remember what it was, but it's basically saying like, shit, do as much as you can until like, that's what it was. I was watching No Jumper, and it was an episode with what's his name, Retrospectro. That's what it was. And he was talking like because he was saying like, you know, he was doing like the editing for the videos and stuff, and like he was doing the skits, and then like he didn't get a manager until it got to the point where like shit was too much. Yeah, like it's too much going on. He couldn't do it himself no more.
That's gonna fuck around.
Hey, but that's good. It's a good thing though. You know what I mean? So most definitely. But like, it seems like I got a formula down pat. Make a move.
We spent the whole last year building the formula. We perfected it, and now this year we're about to really just make every chess piece be like the smartest move we can do.
Yeah, that's the move for 2019 for sure.
Oh, got a YouTube channel too.
Oh yeah.
It's called You Should Try.
You should try?
Yeah, we're going to go around in different areas of Houston and try restaurants and give them a little rating.
Yeah, y'all doing everything.
Yeah. I mean, anything, bro. Anything we can put our music in and people will listen to and they'll be like, oh, shit.
Entertainment.
Yeah, entertainment. Like, so pretty much I'm a special guest. I'm definitely going to have you on there.
Hey, man, appreciate it.
Yeah, more than anything, bro. Like, I'm going to try to get as many people as I can on there. Just so, like, you know, people are like, what the fuck's going on in Houston? Why they eating there? Is that place good? Because, like, I work at a coffee shop, and people will like always come in like from like different cities and shit like that. Like, where's a good place to eat? And I'm just like, you know what? I don't even fucking know.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
you should take this coffee and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, but
yeah, it's a lot of good places.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I've noticed that since I've been here, I was just like certain places, just like damn, like these little places that people don't know about.
Yeah, it's the perfect thing. So we're about to start doing that pretty soon.
Yeah, I got my homie Magic, and then I got my homie Johnny. Yeah, he's gonna be shooting. Shout out Johnny, man. That nigga be working hard. He has his clothing brand called Junkin' Ninja.
Okay.
Yeah, and like he got a lot of people wearing it, like big artists. I think he got like Trippie Redd wearing it one time.
Okay.
And he got Icy Narco. Like he sends packages to Icy Narco like all the time.
That's tight.
Yeah, little Asian dude though, but cool as shit, bro. Yeah, he's gonna be shooting everything. Every time he just tells me, he's like, hit me up, bro. I'm ready to work. So, yeah, bro. You gotta like people like that. You gotta get those hungry people, bro.
Yeah, that's very important.
You gotta want the shit as much as you want to breathe.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's gonna work out eventually. Once you put the work into it, it's gonna come out.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, this year's gonna be crazy.
All right, man. So we got some good shit with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming through. It's AdamTx. AdamTx Nodfather. Bet. All right.
Anytime, bro. Anytime you want a song, bro, we welcome to do more episodes. We can talk about shit. We can talk about anything, bro. We can talk about like fucking games, anything that's happening on in the fucking media or anything like that, bro. Like I'm always down to do that shit, bro.
Oh no, we definitely gonna bring y'all back through for sure.
Shit. Just
right.
Just not in February, bro, because Resident Evil 2 comes out, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
gonna be busy.
I might be ghost for a little bit, bro.
I feel it, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Well, all right, appreciate y'all coming through.
Yeah,
shit. Promote y'all stuff. Whatever y'all got out.
Kakarot 2, Houston's Rage, Tarot cards. Tarot, right?
Tarot EP.
Yeah, Tarot EP. No Diving's a label.
No Diving.co if you need production kits.
No Diving's a label. We get that bread through PayPal. Moving out my way now. All right. Slight. Black Coast. Shout out Black Coast. You know, that's my team. That's my squad. What else? Yeah, pretty much it, man. YouTube's coming soon. T-shirts.
Everything.
Opening up for Xavier Wolf January 22nd. Come fuck with us at South by Southwest. March 13th. Get your tickets, man. I only got 13 left for the Xavier Wolf.
We're kicking in that door, Houston. We coming.
We coming this year. We coming this year, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, appreciate y'all watching. Like and subscribe below, and catch y'all next time.
Fuck around and pop that pussy on a Tuesday. I know my time is coming up, I call it doomsday and true late. We living to this money, petty Kool-Aid. Said ain't God we trust, but I think it's true, ain't living in these frequencies is getting stagnant with this talent in my genes. So we're deeply in the fabric, eating all these beats like I'll need a gastric bypass. If you're thinking any different, go and lick my white ass. No swim with the rap game A-team. Knew I was Hannibal since the day I turned 18, and it may seem like I've gone a bit crazy, but if you see me falling, know I'll land back safely. I'm gone.
The bag sticking it cash, the fast getting it harder than crabs gripping it. Pockets is fat just like a Michelin, bitter than some cinnamon. Ladies and gentlemen, here's what we were all presenting in. No diving, we the villains. Pour the bottle of that Bel Air. Sorry Lord, we all going to sinning once again. Eyes closed, moving faster than our dreams can predict. Now all I do is reminisce how me and the squad used to flip them bricks, throwing phones out the window when we heard that click. Too slick for my own good, just misunderstood. And all I ever wanted is have the lever on that wood. Respect in my hood, good credit and a better life. Better than my past, where the grass is always greener, where my neighbor's name is Stan, where his wife's a soccer mom and she drives a minivan. But the plot thickens, the hard grippings, the dodging all these young niggas. I'm sorry if we broke bonds quicker. It'll give you the cold shivers. This shit is for the underdogs and all of my go-getters. May your words be wise and you paint a vivid picture. I'm gone.